don't know how my volume is and my mic and all that good stuff. I'm having a difficult time getting everything situated, but I appreciate you coming by. Let me know how the audio is. And yep, looks like it's good. All right. I apologize. It's one of those days. So while I'm getting this situated, I would like for everybody to come out of retirement, man. Oh, it's low. Let me see. So I would like for everybody to come out of retirement, but I don't think that's gonna be possible. So we'll see. Let me see if I can log on to YouTube so I can look at the chat. There you go. I need closed captions. I don't know. I need a new mic. That's what I really need. Hopefully the gain is not too loud. I don't know. I don't know if they're all going to come out of retirement. Maybe one of these days. We'll see. What's going on, Scrapping Cash? Welcome to the channel. Thanks for chopping by. It's been a while since I did anything. It's kind of felt like going on real quick. I'm working on something for somebody. It's not comic book stuff, believe it or not. Hold on. Let me look at OBS. Jesus. This computer. Let me see. Alright, turning the mic up. Hopefully you won't get too much background noise. We'll see how that sounds. Alright. Oh, doggone it. Alright. Much better is always good. Yeah, I didn't draw this. A guy named Joy drew it. That the person he drew it for wanted it inked. So I offered to ink it because that's what I do. So that's what we're doing. You know, I hope that the audio is better. I can kind of hear myself on the microphone in my headsets. And I hate that because it throws me off. But, you know, it is what it is. This might not be a very long stream. It might be a short stream. Depending on what's going on with the wife and the kiddo. It's been a while since I've been on. I actually got background music. The kid is doing good, man. She's growing. She's learning how to walk. but she still requires all the attention in the world. She is super spoiled. So who else is coming out of retirement? I know Tank is out of retirement. Yeah, I've been pretty pretty non-existent since she was born. Doesn't mean I'm not around though. What's up, El Guapo? What's going on, brother? Just doing a quick stream. I saw your little bikini vampire thing, man. That was pretty nice. Oh, that's nice, man. That Manny pumped on Tank Perry's 4th of July stream. That's not a good weekend for me to be doing any kind of that stuff. The 4th of July weekend is kind of a sacred weekend at my household. Nice. The one thing I don't like about this tablet, I wish I need to get me another display tablet. This pen tablet. Every time I tap, or it looks like it's tapping, it draws these little dots. It is very frustrating. But my display tablet, it's not working, so I gotta use what I gotta use. When he got more toys, yeah, you know, man, he's a collector, man. He be doing that stuff. That's good though. I'm glad that they were together. Josh and I are thinking about coming back. We just gotta figure out when we're gonna do it. And then you'll be seeing me and Josh go at it again. This is a weird piece of ink because it's not really like a drawing. It's like a sketch. So I had like a debates whether to ink it as is or to try to find a picture similar to this and render it. So I'm opting to ink as is. You know, so far the guy who owns the picture, I sent him a copy of what was going on thus far, and he seemed pretty stoked. So as long as they're happy, right? That's all that matters. Just I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about half the time. Don't mind me. Yeah, I've got different versions and variations of what I've done so far. Yeah, I wasn't gonna ask him to send me his pencil sketch because he was pretty happy about that one. I figured I could do it for him digitally. Besides, I would have to get all my other tools. I probably need new India ink because that India ink I've had it forever. I can do traditional inks too. You'll be surprised what I got as far as tools. I got G pens, I got dip pens, I got Copics. I got a truckload of inking material. Just digital is easier to broadcast. You know. What's up, Eric Galanian? How you doing, brother? I just find it easier to greetings to you as well, Eric. I just find it easier to do it on digitals when I'm doing streams. You know, actually easier to show on screen when I'm doing streams. It's actually easier to ink traditional as far as doing lines and whatnot and keeping on on track of what the artist was trying to do. But yeah. What's up, Shinobi man? How you been, brother? So I'm just inking as is on this one. I'm not gonna deviate. I think that's what he wants. And if that's what he wants, that's what he wants. All right, y'all give me a second. I'll be right back. I'm gonna close the door and turn the fan on. My wife is over there. I don't want you to hear that mess. All right, we're back. It's not that final on paper, believe it or not. I got I got plenty of whiteout pens, white pens, white ink pens. I got plenty of stuff that'll erase mistakes if needed. It's not as difficult as people think. I mean, it might not look as crispy, but believe it or not, a lot of those comic pages that people get that look all crispy on the book have a lot of whiteout on it as well. It's something that's kind of unavoidable sometimes. I mean, there's like super pro inkers that never really make that many mistakes, but there's a lot of tools. There's a lot of tools, believe it or not, to help out with all those little errors and stuff like that. And I really wasn't thinking about going live. I just was gonna work on this piece. But I'm trying to keep the channel alive, man, while the baby grows up, and I don't want to lose the people that helped, bring me up. I mean, I'm not up. I only got like 600 subs, but the people that were with me in the beginning and like the stuff we were doing, and I need to get a glove. I think that's what the problem is with this. It keeps making inputs that I don't require it to. Shinobi says I need to revive my channel. Yeah, I don't know why you quit. You're a pretty good artist. You don't. Should have kept going. Yeah, it has been hard for everybody, believe it or not. It's one of those things, where this situation, the climate has been making it hard on people to work, making it hard on people to pay bills. Okay, well, okay. Just remember, don't take too big of a breaks, man. People are fickle. You have to rebuild your fan base or your followers all over again. on that, my friend, is a task. I mean, when you did it once, you could do it again. So it's no big deal on that one, I guess. Shoot, man, the way you draw Shinobi, you could like go on Streamlabs and put some of your merch, put some of your drawings as merch on T-shirts and broadcast it out. Get you a little bit of side hustle income. I don't know, just a thought. Just a thought. Yeah, you're right about that. People that do like your work will come back. That's what they say. Your fans from when you first started are gonna be your fans to the death of your channel because they're always gonna be there. And that's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing at all. Anybody else come? Anybody else joined? No. All right, cool. This little sketch. The sketch that I don't understand. Yeah, but how's everybody been doing, man? How's life for everybody? RDB done changed his name. I mainly post 30 clips of birds on YouTube Shorts for fun. Get some 800 views, another 10 views. It's really weird. Yeah. People like that kind of. Some people like that kind of stuff. I've been trying to watch everybody's streams whenever I can, and if I can't, I try to catch like whatever they put out. Backyard moments, 30 seconds. Shoot, you'll probably be monetized 30 seconds at a time with them little bird videos. You never know. Waiting on Z Masters of the Universe on Netflix. Yeah. What's his name? Everybody getting on Kevin Smith because he doesn't know the material or something like that. Anybody been watching the Loki series? Okay. Resident Evil Infinite Darkness. Came out on the Netflix today, huh? I don't even have Netflix anymore. Kind of gave up on Netflix. Well, half of his persona is being a comic book nerd, right? Or a pop culture guy, right? And then he dropped the ball on that Masters of the Universe, and sooner or later, everybody gets exposed. If you want to call it that, I guess. Yeah, he at least do your research before you talk about it, right? And Wapo says he's still on Netflix, but he doesn't know about some of the content. Yeah, it happens. You're not an expert at everything. I'm not mad at the dude. I just found it funny, you know? I just found it funny, that's all. Because a lot of people rely on Kevin Smith for their comic book nerddom. So you should have just been a little bit more responsible, that's all. Then again, like everybody says, those things happen. And I can't be mad at the man. He's making money. I'm just a broke guy. I'm just a broke guy. Let's see what we got going on. Hmm. Yeah, it's coming out okay. Yeah, not usually what I ink. Not usually what I'm used to trying to ink. But he was really, I was on C Collect stream, and this guy was like, "Oh man, I really want this piece inked." I was like, "All right, I'm game." You know, what do y'all think? I also gotta find some royalty-free music to play next time I stream, so y'all can listen to something. So new Black Widow, the Black Widow movie comes out tomorrow. There's a lot of hubbub about that. Some people are upset because they say they're politicizing the movie. Talking about getting rid of the male gaze, and they want to what'd she say? Desexualize the Black Widow, who's a spy, and use this flirt flirtiness to get what she wants. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Risey Lee. Oh no, now you know it's a stream. Now you know the stream is official when the Australian Thor comes to visit. The Australian Thor is in the house. Mr. Risey Lee. The man, the myth, the legend. One of my favorite people of all time. Alright. Also, you got a chance to watch it? I kind of figured that ScarJo wouldn't let people ruin that. That's her swan song for the Marvel Universe. You know, I'm kind of excited, but I probably won't watch it at the movies. I'll probably wait for it to come out on Disney Plus. I like ScarJo. I think she makes an excellent Black Widow. So I'm glad to hear that all those reports are boom boom. Look at that, Shinobi and Risey Lee getting reacquainted. Man, I love it when this happens. This is my kind of thing. When people get to see each other again, be happy. Shinobi says it's okay. I'm gonna take Shinobi's word for it. Loki's not been that bad either. Actually enjoying Loki. Well, I enjoyed the last episode of Loki. The first couple of episodes were kind of alright, but that last episode was pretty doggone good. So I'm definitely gonna check out the last episode of the season. As long as they don't mess it up. Because Black Widow got a lot of hardcore fans. There's a lot of people that love that character in the MCU. It's like the MCU made characters that were not that popular. Oh man, that the episode number 5 is really good, Risey. I liked it. It is funny. It is really funny. At least I thought it was funny. And you gotta pay close attention. There's a lot of nice Easter eggs. Oh man, thanks Wapo for dropping by. I appreciate you, man. I know it's not everybody, but I appreciate you coming by, man. And hopefully soon I'll be back on full swing. Have a blessed night, brother. It's usually a lot easier when I can make fun of somebody or bounce off of like Josh or somebody. But that's coming. Josh and I are gonna start streaming again. So episode 4 was kind of slow. But episode 5 is the business. Episode 5 was the to me, episode 5 was the best episode of the series thus far. You know, I thought episode 3 was the super slowest one out of all of them, with all that talking and character developing, and it was kind of slow. Wait, she called White Widow? Who are you talking about? Yeah, 3 was a waste. Yep, a waste of time. It was a filler episode. But you only got 6 episodes in a season. You can't be wasting time on a filler episode. And I don't know how they're gonna close this season out. They only got next Wednesday's episode, and there's a lot to still wrap up. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Man, I really appreciate you guys dropping by, man. You don't know how much that means to an old guy like me, who hasn't been able to stream in a while. You know. Uh huh. Yeah, it's funny because I wasn't really there's a lot of comics I did not read growing up. Like Black Widow was one of them. Um, and the comics that I did read growing up, they really didn't make that much. They didn't make that much of them on the MCU. You know, like I read a lot of Power Man and Iron Fist and Heroes for Hire, and they did like the Netflix thing, and yeah, I would have loved to seen Iron Fist and Luke Cage in the real MCU. But hey, it is what it is. But at the same token, they did a good job. Like I wasn't really a big Iron Man fan in the comic books either, but the way they did it on the MCU was so dope. You know that I was like, man, I should have read Iron Man comics. You know, I don't know. What about you guys? You guys got any guys that you actually used to read that didn't make it into the MCU that y'all think should have been or should have gotten a shot? Besides Cyclops, which he got on Fox, so because I know Rice Lee gonna say Cyclops. Darkhawk, okay. You hate most of the X-Men films, and then somebody said that Hugh Jackman was teasing about coming back as Wolverine one more time. I don't know how true or false those rumors are, but that would be pretty cool. I kind of liked him, even though Hugh Jackman is tall and Wolverine's like 5'3". You know, people can overlook that. I think Iron Boy. Yeah, you talking about the original Spider-Man without the Stark tech, huh? I don't know. I think Tom Holland does a good job playing Spider-Man. See, sometimes you get good actors that get a bad script or bad direction. Like I think Tom Hardy is a great actor who got bad direction, but I still like Venom. And so that's and they're gonna about to come out with a Carnage, Venom versus Carnage. That should be interesting. Oh yeah, Black Cat. Yeah, if they bring Black, what is wrong with this thing? Drawing dots all over the place. Oh no, they faked you guys out. Golly, what is it with this thing? And putting these random dots. Yeah, how'd you like the Venom, Risey? I liked it about half and half. Yeah, it was okay. Some things that threw me off with the CGI. The CGI was like, it could have did better. Sony could have did better on the CGI. And I think they give old boy some bad direction, like as far as a character. But I think he did a good job, um, based on what I saw. It's like it wasn't his fault. I think sometimes the director got to take some responsibility for the way they act. They tell the actors what they want, you know. It looks weird without the spider symbol. How do you? Hey, what's up, Lorenzo? Yeah, well, they take what they call that, creative liberty. It's good to see you, Lorenzo, man. I hope everything's been good with you. Hope your life is going well. And it's good to see people. Don't mind me and my boring streams. I'm but a humble inker. And I'm just inking this for somebody. Um, okay, shipment is on. All right, y'all know. Thanks, Lorenzo. Appreciate that. I still practice. Just because I haven't been able to stream doesn't mean I haven't been practicing and working on my craft. Appreciate that though. I still got a long ways to go, but I definitely I'd love to work on somebody's project again. Like if Manny ever decides to do the Skunk Girl Part 2, I'd love to get on that. I did a project for Cassidy Blonde, Appointment Comics, one his first book. I have improved so much since then. I would love to get another crack at doing some more inks for for that. Although, like I said, my display tablet is broken. I'm using a pen tablet, and it's a little bit different than what I'm used to, but it's doable. All right, Ricey, man, you be good, man. Thanks for dropping by. It's always greatly appreciated when the Australian Thor, Mr. Ricey Lee, comes by the house, wielding Mjolnir and swinging his big hammer. Because that's what we like about Ricey. Yeah, he's hey, what's up, Money Bros? Thanks for dropping by. Yeah, I think he's gonna make a book again, but he's waiting for the pandemic to be over with, because he knows that people are kind of strapped for cash, and he doesn't want to, put people in a situation where they want to buy his book and then they don't have money to buy his book or whatever the case is. So I can get that. I truly understand the sentiment. It didn't kill my job. I worked the whole time. And it's a 3 hour commute for me to work. So I was like, I think this little sketch is over with. I gotta do one more leg, and I think that's a done deal for this dude. I can send this to the guy who wanted me to ink it. And I think this is pretty much a done dealio. It's not, it's not a comic book drawing, but he wanted it inked. It's a sketch that somebody made of him, of his dog Cody. And he kind of wanted it inked. The guy did the pencils, but he wanted someone to ink it. Something else, something different. Oh, Shinobi and Lorenzo getting reacquainted. Love it, love it. Love it when people get reacquainted. If that's the only thing this channel is good for, is bringing people back together, I'm good with it. I am good with that. It's funny though, like for someone who hasn't streamed in forever, I'm still at 600 subs, haven't really lost or gained, which is weird. But judging by the people that came in tonight, it looks like the people that are subbed are still coming. Let's see what this looks like. What do you think? What do you guys think? You think he's gonna like it? It's a dog. I think the dog's name is Cody. I'm just inking as is because the guy drew a sketch. Now, I don't know, like I was saying earlier, I don't know if he wants me to just ink as is. I didn't really ask him. Or if he wanted me to do anything to it. I'm just inking as is. Not to take away from the sketch because apparently he really likes the sketch. So I'm hoping that he likes it. But I believe it's a dog named Cody. And the guy, he's on a YouTube channel with a guy named Zekel X. And I was checking him out. And they were talking about this drawing, this sketch. And he's like, hey, I would love to see this inked. And I was like, yo, you know what? I'll give it a shot. Y'all know me. I love an inking challenge. Kind of local sports in the easy. I know it's late for you, brother. That's my brother, kind of local sports. Got an amazing YouTube channel. All about the boxing. It's doing really good. His channel is growing. He's got merch now. It's doing big things. Which is pretty cool. As a matter of fact, got me a kind of local t-shirt the other day. I'm about to rock that joint this weekend. I'm asthmatic, so I never wear anything I buy until I wash it first. Because you don't know what kind of contaminants or where they've been sitting at. It's just a habit that I always had. Makes no noise, no rhyme or reason behind it, but sometimes it is what it is. Yeah, Count Loco's a good dude though. I mean, he's got to be a good dude. He's my brother. Problem is, I actually got royalty-free music playing, but it's not piping through the stream, so I can hear it, but you guys can't, which sucks for you guys. But I'm gonna figure this out. I haven't been streaming in a while, so there you go, man. Hey, look, for an impromptu stream, I'm extremely happy that people showed up. And I hope that y'all are enjoying the inking process. I know I'm not talking much about the inking process, but there's not much to say. This is a sketch, a line sketch. It's not a really super detailed drawing. The guy wanted it ink. I don't really have a reference, so I'm not gonna really go in depth on the inking. I'm just gonna ink it as kind of as is. and hope that the dude likes it. What happened here? Oh God, I hate it when it does that. I think I need a glove. I think the my hand is making contact. Your card is pretty chill already the streaming website. Sadly, there's no video archive. Uh, no, I haven't really heard of it. Wow, this is. Let me see if I could try something else. Oh my God. There we go. Daniel Vega, aka Tech Corner, used to stream twice a week on Picardo. Okay, I'm gonna have to check it out. Hey, nobody really wants to watch Inkers Inc. I think they want to watch like the rock stars, the comic book guys, the real artists. But I look at it. That's why I usually stream with Josh, because Josh is like a good artist, and then people get to appreciate some good art as well as my inking. That's I thought that was a good combination. I'm pretty sure my wife is gonna yell at me in a minute. I'm thinking that this right here is the guy's version of shading, but I don't know for sure. All right. Adult oriented. That sounds like code word for manga. As most of that manga stuff is pretty adult oriented. It looks like we can call this a wrap. Not so quick on the wrap. There's a lot of little details. On this little tail, whatever this is. Did anybody watch Tomorrow War? Pretty good sci-fi flick movie. Yeah, it's on Amazon Prime. And if you got Amazon Prime, I suggest you check out Tomorrow War. It's got Chris Pratt in it. J.K. Rowling. It's pretty good. Hey, what's going on, Mavie? Appreciate y'all coming in. I think I'm about done with this piece. I don't like this over here. think I'm gonna go out and just kind of do this. Thanks, maybe Gina. Great, I appreciate that. Every little like helps, man. Believe it or not. I appreciate you for coming by, though. I said I'm pretty much done with this. This is something that I'm doing for another YouTuber that does comic book streams. He got a sketch of his dog Cody. Um, it's a rough pencil sketch, but I mean it's a nice sketch. Don't get me wrong. So that's the sketch. Let's see if I can show y'all. So that's the sketch, and I decided to put ink as is, and then this is what we come out with. What y'all think? Did I mess it up or did I do okay? It looks like a wolf. All right, I think we're a done deal with this. I think this is a done deal. I think that's gonna be it. I thank you all for coming for the stream. Appreciate y'all dropping by. Um, I hope y'all have a blessed night, and hopefully I'll stream again soon, and y'all can join in. In the meantime, in between time, I hope everybody has a blessed evening. God bless and enjoy.